before I had the pregnancy confirmed, I was already looking into terminations in the area. I just couldn't accept that at 22 years old, I was going to become a mother. When I first walked into Hands of Hope on my first visit, it was a very positive experience. As soon as we walked in,
it was
really
instant love. You just felt it. You felt comfortable, and it was inviting and warm.
They were like, well, why aren't you ready? They helped me to look at those questions. Why don't you feel ready? And why don't you feel prepared? And why don't you feel like you can't do this? And when I really thought about those questions, it made termination not the choice for me, because I realized there's no reason why I can't do this now, and maybe I didn't plan for this, but ultimately for my choice, I realized it wasn't the baby's fault that I had fallen pregnant, but I knew it was the time for me, especially with the support of Hands of Hope, knowing that I had that there, as they gave me the additional resources of the therapy on top of the prenatal care.
It's almost as if you were wrapped up in a little safety blanket. They were just like guiding you along, even if you decided not to keep the kid. You know, they made it clear that you had the choice.
And
but
either way, they were gonna
support you. You know, it's gonna be hard work, but you know, you have something as beautiful and positive as this guy right here. You know, it makes it all worth it. If Sammy hadn't come here, I'm not sure what the future would have held. But they've definitely even strengthened our bond, which in turn, you know, holds this family together.
When we first came to Hands of Hope, I was kind of an on-the-fence Christian. If I had to give myself a denomination, it would be Christianity, but I never really put any thought into it. But after the support and love that Hands of Hope gave us, it started making me realize that they practice those ideas on their faith, Christianity. And Ed and I had the talk. I said, you know, I think we should start looking at going to church, not only to give Cooper good foundations for when he came into the world and something for him to be involved in, where he can learn good practices and the way he should be as a human being, but just for how we could learn to draw the kind of love and compassion that Hands of Hope drew from the religion, from Christianity. It made me think, well, we could practice Christianity and maybe we can become better, more understanding, more compassionate people ourselves. We've been going to church, and it's kind of helped us become better people ourselves, honestly.
Definitely.
And realize that maybe we were living life a little bit wrong before.
Yeah. We feel like we came here and talked to peers and gained a family in the end. We feel very close to everyone who works here. You know, they've been such a positive influence on us. And we continue to come stop by and say hi to everybody and give updates, and you know, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. We gain friends and family now.
If we hadn't have come here and got such integral support, because it was the only support we got in the pregnancy was from Hands of Hope. I mean, I could have gone any which way, but with Hands of Hope, it definitely was the reason that we came to such a happy ending.
Right.
With Cooper. Without Hands of Hope, I wouldn't be half the person I was. Everyone says from the start of the pregnancy to now, having had him now, he's a month and a week, the difference in me, it's night and day, and I only have the support and resources that Hands of Hope gave me to thank for that.